On November 22, 1963, shots rang out in Dallas that rocked the world forever. The murder of President John F. Kennedy has captivated conspiracy theorists and historians for decades, but the truth remains elusive. Newly unsealed government documents are shedding light on what really happened that fateful afternoon. Facts First presents what you were never told about the death of John F. Kennedy. JFK Assassination Records Collection. Established by the National Archives in November 1992, the JFK Assassination Records Collection was a direct response to the public's demand for transparency regarding his assassination. This extensive collection, consisting of approximately 5 million pages, includes a wide array of documents like photographs, motion pictures, sound recordings, and artifacts related to his assassination and the subsequent investigations. The majority of these records have been available to the public since the late 90s, offering researchers, historians, and the public an unprecedented look into one of the most scrutinized events in modern history. Recent developments in document release. In December 2021, an important milestone was reached with the release of more than 13,000 documents, pushing the total amount of publicly available records to over 97%. This release came as a part of the directive from the president and involved an intensive interagency review at the redaction level, marking the first of its kind under the JFK Act. But these releases weren't without controversy, as some documents remained either partially or fully withheld due to concerns about national security and the potential impact on international relations, law enforcement, and military operations. Remaining secrets. While the release of documents has been substantial, there are still significant portions of records that remain withheld, either full or partially. This includes about 515 documents withheld in full and over 2,500 withheld in part. They have fueled ongoing debates and speculations, with many researchers and conspiracy theorists arguing that these files could contain crucial information. Key findings. The released documents have provided valuable insights into Lee Harvey Oswald's life and activities, including his connections and interactions leading up to the assassination. Of particular interest are details regarding Oswald's trip to Mexico City just weeks before the assassination, his interactions with Soviet and Cuban officials, and the CIA's extensive surveillance of his movements. The role of government agencies. Various government agencies, notably the CIA and FBI, played significant roles in the aftermath of Kennedy's assassination. Their actions, ranging from initial investigations to the handling of evidence and dissemination of information, have been scrutinized over the years. The released documents provide a more detailed look into the internal workings of these agencies during this critical period, revealing the challenges they faced in managing such a high-profile case. The mysterious figures, shadowy connections, and witnesses. The JFK assassination is shrouded in mysteries involving several enigmatic figures. Jack Ruby, the nightclub owner who fatally shot Lee Harvey Oswald, is a primary figure. His motives, connections to organized crime, and sudden action have been subjects of speculation. Another intriguing figure is David Ferrie, who had alleged connections to Oswald and has been linked to various conspiracy theories. Witnesses like the Umbrella Man, who was seen holding an open umbrella near the assassination site on a sunny day, have also piqued interest. The Grassy Knoll Theory. The Grassy Knoll theory remains one of the most persistent in the JFK assassination narrative. Proponents say a second shooter was located on a small, sloping hill in Dealey Plaza, opposite the Texas School Book Depository. This theory is supported by some eyewitness accounts, certain interpretations of acoustic evidence, and anomalies in photographic evidence. Despite extensive analysis, including by the House Select Committee on Assassinations, which initially supported the theory based on acoustic evidence, later challenged, a definitive conclusion remains elusive. Oswald's movements and motives. Lee Harvey Oswald's actions and motives in the months leading to the assassination remain puzzling. His trip to Mexico City, where he visited the Soviet and Cuban embassies, raises questions about his intentions and potential foreign connections. Oswald's political leanings, including his Marxist beliefs, and defection to the Soviet Union have been scrutinized to understand his motives. But Oswald's exact motivations and whether he acted alone or as part of a broader conspiracy remain unresolved. The Zapruder film, a 26-second home movie shot by Abraham Zapruder, is perhaps the most critical piece of visual evidence. It captures the moment Kennedy was shot and has been analyzed frame by frame for clues. The film played a significant role in investigations and public understanding of the event. It's been used to analyze the timing and direction of the shots, contributing to various theories about the number of shooters and their locations. The Autopsy Controversies. President Kennedy's autopsy has been a subject of intense debate and controversy. Discrepancies in medical reports, the handling of Kennedy's body, and the autopsy process itself have led to various conspiracy theories. Conflicting descriptions of the wound locations and trajectories have raised questions about the number of shooters and the direction of the shots. These controversies have fueled skepticism about the official narrative and have prompted calls for further investigation. Global reactions and conspiracy theories. The assassination not only rocked the U.S., but also reverberated across the globe, giving rise to various conspiracy theories that mirrored the geopolitical tensions of the time. These theories often implicated foreign governments, intelligence agencies, and other global entities. One prominent theory focused on the possible involvement of the Soviet Union, reflecting the intense Cold War rivalry. Speculations about Soviet complicity were fueled by the political climate of distrust and paranoia, but concrete evidence supporting this theory has always been lacking. Another theory pointed to the Cuban government, led by Fidel Castro, proposing that the assassination was retaliation for the failed Bay of Pigs invasion and other U.S. attempts to undermine Castro's regime. This theory similarly lacks direct substantiation. Further theories implicated the American Mafia and the CIA. The Mafia theory stemmed from the Kennedy administration's aggressive crackdown on organized crime, coupled with Jack Ruby's alleged mob connections. The CIA theory revolved around the agency's extensive involvement in international affairs and covert operations, suggesting possible internal discontent with Kennedy's policies, particularly regarding Cuba. The Warren Commission. The Warren Commission, established by President Johnson to investigate Kennedy's assassination, concluded that Oswald acted alone. But the commission has faced significant criticism over its methodology, findings, and the speed of its investigation. Critics argue the commission overlooked key evidence, failed to explore all possible leads, and was influenced by political pressures. Technological advances. Advancements in technology have allowed for new analyses of existing evidence related to the JFK assassination. Forensic science, digital imaging, and acoustic analysis have offered fresh perspectives on the Zapruder film, audio recordings, and ballistic evidence. These tools have not only provided new insights, but they've also challenged some of the long-standing conclusions about the assassination. Now it's time to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these theories and findings? Let us know in the comments section below.